On today's edition of Athlete of the Week, presented by The Heights, we are joined by soccer's Lexie Wescott. Lexie, how are you doing today?
I'm doing well. How about yourself?
I'm doing well. So to get started, how about you tell us just a little bit about yourself? Where are you from? What are you studying? What do you do for fun? Anything else?
I'm from Lake Geneva, Wisconsin, studying entertainment design, computer animation, and minoring in business. I play soccer, obviously. I love to travel, hang out with my friends, listen to music, stuff like that.
Awesome. And now getting back to soccer, I've been trying to, stray away from some of the COVID questions. At this point, we understand everyone's trying to get through it, and we're doing what we can. But considering the situation you and the team have been in the last couple of years now, how weird has everything been between playing on the road all of last year and now for you not actively playing competitive soccer for the first time in almost 10 years?
Yeah, so last year was definitely a huge mindset where we had to come in and just know that it was part of our job as a student athlete last year to be on the road. I believe we had over 60 hours of bus travel alone. And now this year, again, it's just a part of our mindset, knowing that the way we're going to get better this year is not through competition, but it's through our mentality that when we come to practice, we need to be ready to go, putting in hard work and being positive.
For sure, and now you guys are finally starting to see at least a little bit of normalcy. Mm-hmm. Now that you're back to practice, you and the team are outside at 7 p.m. The last few weeks have been pretty chilly. It's been good this week, but how are you guys handling the weather, and most importantly, what's it like to be back?
It's great to be back. I know majority of the team hasn't played soccer in 2 seasons because they're freshmen. They weren't able to have their high school season. So that energy really shows through, and it's really fun to be a part of a group that just wants to work hard every day and get better. And the weather side of it, it doesn't really bother us too much. We're used to it. The end of our season is usually about this temperature. So,
how have you and your fellow captains been able to fulfill that leadership role this year? What are some of the ways you, Kaylee, and Marissa have been able to make the newcomers feel more comfortable within the program?
Yeah, so obviously it's really different this year to try to get the team together for team bonding. We missed out on our preseason, unfortunately, due to COVID, and that's where the start of our season begins, where we can get to know the freshmen, and the freshmen can get to feel comfortable with on campus and in our team. So we've been trying to do outdoor activities as much as we can off the field before the weather gets cold. And that's kind of the extent of what we're allowed to do at the moment.
Doing what you can, though. Going back to you, I understand you're an entertainment design major and are really interested in filmmaking and animation. Tell us a little bit about how you got interested in entertainment design, some of your favorite projects, and what your career aspirations are.
Yeah, so my interest in filmmaking and digital media started at a really young age. I always watched the behind the scenes of every movie I could. So as I started to hit middle school, high school, I took classes. My original aspiration was to be a cinematographer, which is the filming of movies. And as I started to take more and more classes, I realized that the computer side of it all was kind of what I enjoyed doing more. So those interests turned to 3D modeling and animation, which I was able to start those classes in high school. Came to Stout because they're nationally ranked for the international or entertainment design program. So.
There you go. That's a good position to be in. Mm-hmm. Well, Lexie, thanks so much for joining us today. Happy that you guys are back and rolling, and
you too.
Congrats on being named Athlete of the Week.
Thank you.
The Heights is not just a place to live. It's a place where you can thrive academically, socially, and professionally. We're committed to giving the best experience possible